Good morning, students. Today I will discuss about to draw the bar graphs. Bar graph. A bar graph is a pictorial representation of numerical data in the form of rectangles or bars of equal width and varying heights. These rectangles are drawn either vertically or horizontally, keeping equal space between them. The height or length of rectangle depends upon the number it represents. Now question number 1, worksheet 4, page 237. A bicycle shop. First of all, we know that what is the steps to draw the bar graphs. So we can draw the bar graphs by following these steps. Step 1, on a graph paper, draw a horizontal line OX and a vertical line OY. These two lines represent the x-axis and y-axis respectively. Horizontal line OX is called x-axis and vertical line OY is called y-axis. Along OX, write the names of the subject at points taken at uniform gaps. Now choose the scale. A small division equal to something according to the question. Step 4, then the heights of the various bars are, again repeat the step of the to draw the bar graph. On a graph paper, draw a horizontal line OX and a vertical line OY. These lines are called the x-axis and y-axis respectively. Horizontal line OX is called x-axis and vertical line OY is called y-axis. Step 2, mark points at the equal intervals along the x-axis. Below these points, write the names of the data item whose value are to be plotted. Step 3, choose a suitable scale. On the scale, determine the heights of the bar for the given numerical values. Step 4, mark off these heights parallel to the y-axis from the points taken in step 2. Step 5, on the x-axis, draw bars of equal width for the heights marked in step 4. The bars should be centered on the points marked on the x-axis. These bars represent the given numerical data. Then question number 1, worksheet 4. A bicycle shop owner sold the following number of bicycles each day in a particular week. Present these information in the form of a bar graph. Days and number of cycles sold. Monday 35 cycles sold, Tuesday 30, Wednesday 44, Thursday 25, Friday 10 and Saturday 25 bicycles sold. So first of all, draw OX, that is x-axis, and a vertical line OY, that is called y-axis. They intersect at O. O is called origin. Now draw and one length of one square, length of one square, that is 1 centimeter. So choose the proper scale, and in y-axis, according to the question, we choose 1 centimeter equal to 5 units, yani 1 centimeter equal to 5 cycle sold. तो 5, 10 on the y-axis 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and x-axis name of the days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are shows. And first Monday 35 cycles sold, so the height of the Monday is 35. Draw a rectangle which height is 35 units and give the gap 1 centimeter also. Always remember, between two bars are equal space and width of each bar is also equal. And Tuesday, draw a bar. Tuesday sold 30 cycles, and Wednesday 44 cycles, and Thursday 25 cycles, Friday 10 cycles, and Saturday 25 cycles. So this is your required bar graph which shows the number of cycles sold in different days in a week. Now question number 2, the number of in question number 2 you have given at the bar graphs. Now you have to ask some questions and write their proper answers according to the questions. Question number 2, you have given the graphs, the number of adults in a village according to their level of education is given in the bar graph below. So what does the bar graph represents? The bar graph represents the number of adults in a village according to their level of education. Question number B, how many uneducated adults are there? So look at the second bar in the figure. Education up to primary, uneducated, first bar. Look at the first bar in the given figure. There are 900. Height of this uneducated rectangles is 1100. So there are 1100 uneducated adults. Question C, how many adults are educated up to primary level? First question primary level, second question high school level. So look at the second rectangles in the given bar graphs. Education up to primary school, there are 900 adults educated up to primary level. Question number 2, there are 700 adult educated up to the high school level. Now question number 3, draw bar graphs for the following data: months and highest temperature, degree Celsius, March 32 degree Celsius, April 36 degree, May 41 degree, and June 45 degree, July 43 degree. So draw the required bar graphs in question 3. Now question number 4. Question number 4, you have given that the bar graph, and now solve the answer of the following questions. What does the bar graph represents? In question number 4, the bar graph represents the number of boys and girls in different sections of standard 7. Question number B, in which two sections are the number of girls equal? So look at the bar graph carefully in which two sections are the number of girls equal. The number of girls are equal in section 7A and section 7D. Now question number C. Which section has the highest number of girls? So section 7B has the highest number of girls. Question number D. How many sections have more number of girls than boys? There are two sections. The number of girls is more than that of boys. That is section 7B and 7C. The number of girls is more than that of boys. Now question number 5. The following data gives the number of mathematics and science books purchased by a library during different years. Draw a double bar graph. According to the question, draw a double bar graph. So first of all, draw a horizontal line, that is OX is called x-axis. On the x-axis represents the years, different years, जैसे 2009 to 2013. A vertical line OY, that is called y-axis. On the y-axis represents the number of books of mathematics and science, and choose the proper unit. Length of the sides of a square is 1 centimeter, which is the length of which is the width of the rectangles or bars, and choose 1 centimeter equal to 100 units on y-axis vertical line. 100 centimeter, 200 centimeter, 300 centimeter. Here highest frequency, highest number of the books is 700. So write 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Now draw a rectangle which height is 350 centimeters. चूँकि 2009 purchased 350 mathematics books and 300 science books. So represent it. The blank rectangle is indicate a number of mathematics books, and shaded rectangles represents the science book. So write in above. This rectangle represents, blank rectangle represents math books, and shaded rectangle represents science book. The height of the science book is 300. So draw the double bar graphs. Now give the 1 centimeter space between two consecutive double bar graphs. Similarly, 2010 400 mathematics books and 380 science books are purchased. So draw the bar of mathematics books and science books. Yani height of mathematics books is 400 and science books is 380. So 380. Listen here. 1 centimeter equal to 100. So the height of two small squares is equal to 20. So length of one square, length of the sides of one square divided into 10 small equal parts. So 10, that is 10 mm. So 2 mm represents 20 units. So here 380. So 300 plus 4 to the 8 small small squares, that is 380 represents. Similarly, draw the bar of 211 to 2012 2013. So question number 5 is the represents the double bar graphs. Now question number 6, the following data gives the maximum and minimum. Question number 6, the following data gives the maximum and minimum temperature in degrees Celsius of the cities of a particular day. Plot a double bar graph from these data and answer the questions. So first of all, draw a double bar graph. You have given that the different cities and their maximum and minimum temperatures also given. So draw the bar graph and write the answer of the following questions. 6a, which city shows the maximum difference in day's temperature? So first of all, find the difference between the maximum temperature and minimum temperature. So look at Delhi, 23 minus 20, that is 3. Bengaluru, 20 minus 21, that is 1. And Srinagar, 10 minus 4, that is 6. Mumbai, 30 minus 28, that is 2. Chennai, 32 minus 27, that is 5. So your answer is Srinagar, that is 10 maximum temperature 10 degree and minimum temperature 4 degree, and their difference is 6 degree Celsius. Question number 6b, which city shows the minimum difference in the day's temperature? That is Bengaluru, 20 degree maximum temperature 20 degree Celsius and minimum temperature 19 degree Celsius, and their difference is 1 degree Celsius. So the required answer is Bengaluru. And question number C, which are the hottest and the coldest city? Hottest and coldest city. The hottest city is Chennai. The highest temperature of Chennai is 32 degrees Celsius, and lowest minimum temperature of Srinagar is 4 degrees Celsius. So the hottest city is Chennai and the coldest city is Srinagar. Thank you. Have a nice day.